After you've followed the steps to log into OneDrive, you'll see OneDrive a lot throughout your work. So here we'll look at the different ways that you can navigate around it. There are two ways of viewing your OneDrive folders. On your desktop folders, which is the same way we would have been able to access our H drive, and also in a web browser, which does allow us access to some additional features of OneDrive, which are covered in the other videos. To access OneDrive in your desktop folders, you can either select OneDrive from the Start menu on your desktop. When you click this, it takes you to your folders and shows you your OneDrive on your desktop and works in exactly the same way as your H drive did. You can also access OneDrive directly through your folders on your desktop. You'll see there's now a OneDrive icon, and this is the future location of the H drive. You navigate around OneDrive on your desktop in exactly the same way you'd navigate around your documents on other drives, but you'll notice there is an additional column with some icons showing status, and you can find out more about these in another video. You can also navigate to view OneDrive online. Just click on the icon on your toolbar and you'll find it towards the right-hand side, and then when the pop-up opens, select View Online. This then displays your OneDrive in a web browser. One of the first things to get used to is saving things to OneDrive and working with your documents and folders here rather than your H drive. Once everyone in Macmillan has been moved over to OneDrive, the H drive will be removed. Until then, the H drive will still be visible and you can access folders as read-only. If you try to save anything to H drive, you will receive an error message. When you save documents and files to OneDrive and subsequently work on them, they will automatically save, as you'll notice in the top left-hand corner of the program. When you work on documents and files saved to OneDrive, they will automatically sync to your OneDrive in the cloud, so long as you have internet connectivity. But don't worry, if you have no connectivity, your files will be saved locally to your device and automatically sync to OneDrive when you're next online. This is covered in more detail in another video. Whether you create something new in Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, you'll start to see OneDrive when you go to save a document. When you initially start using OneDrive, you'll notice when you go to save documents, it will still try to save to the H drive. So just remember to click on OneDrive to save. If you do try to save to the H drive, then you'll receive an error message, so it does nudge you to change it. And the more you use OneDrive, then the location will pick up on this and start to automatically populate OneDrive as the place to save. You can click through this just as you would previously and navigate through all of your folders that you have in OneDrive. And then the magic happens. There is so much more to OneDrive than just saving things in the cloud, and there are other resources that explain the functions and features. So I hope that's a help for navigation.